G'day fellas and welcome to Beyond All Reason. Today we're on Supreme once again. I've been playing a whole bunch today. I've just been testing things out, trying things out, and I wanted to give something a try in this video. I haven't actually tested this out, but I want to rush a well, what's it called? Actually, can I make sure? Yeah, the T2 core air gunship. What's the big one called? The name's escaping me at the moment. But that's what I'm going to be doing, so I can't remember the name. Anyway, I'm just reading what my ally said. I went T3 at 11 minutes on Geo. They had 4 comms waiting, cloaked right where the Marauders were because... yeah, so we're talking about... I played a game last night and I thought they might have been spec cheating. They weren't spec cheating. They were all good. But the reason why I think they were... I thought they might be spec cheating was because I played against this big stack of Brazilians. And they were spec cheating. They scouted, or they didn't scout. They didn't scout my nuke at all, and then they started making a tracer because I had ghosts in their base, and they started making like an anti-nuke from the bot lab while he was in the middle of an APHIS. It's like he was mid-APHIS, and then he just did those two things at the exact same time. It's like, that's kind of sus right there. Yeah, and like they obviously had no knowledge of it whatsoever, and one of their allies, or one of their Brazilian friends was in the lobby. Like he was talking in the game, like you could see him in the chat. So very yeah. I guess I'm just suspect. That's all. Anyway, that's what we're going to be aiming to do. So we're going to look to pick up a con relatively early here. I don't know how much wind we're going to scale. I'm thinking we might actually like do a really big rush. Okay, we're looking all good down here. I love that we've got a like literal brand new player and he knows not to take the rocks. That is lovely because sometimes you get like 4 or 5 Chev players and they will just still take the rocks. And it's like, well, it's one of those things where, I mean, you can play the way that you want, but there is sort of like a meta on this map, predefined. I'm sure some people probably disagree with that. Anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. So we've added in a solar collector. I love how did I just put this solar collector in? I wasn't even really paying attention. I just put this solar collector in. I'm probably talking too much. I got to make sure that I start actually playing because we need to make sure he hasn't asked for a con. We're not going to give him a con if he doesn't ask for a con. That's not him asking for a con, and we'll put that down and make sure we return it. Also put our BP in here. So let's get on and get with it. You can see we're overflowing like a madman right now. So we are going to have to reclaim this as well. We've got our transport coming down, and I'm going to go ahead and put this. I tell you what, I wish I could put that on my side mouse button. It's so annoying that I have to like tap on the keyboard to go and do that. Okay, so what's the game plan here? We're gonna reclaim the lab with these two, and we're gonna dump this. Oh my god, look at how much we are just going crazy. Ready for M? Ready for M? We are getting a crazy amount of okay, there's the metal coming through right now. Lovely. The overflow is just incredible. This is one of those games where you kind of just want to put down these. The trouble is that if you do put these down, they do take up quite a bit of build power, and build power is really not something that you've got a lot of at the moment. So we're just going to blow the commander. That's more metal than what we needed, so we're actually really good in this game, and like this doesn't really help us that much. So it's probably just better to have this guy putting his BP into the T2. You can see we're already quite late here because of the solar that we had to drop down. I don't even know who or where we've really got our OS. I can pay 2. Oh my god. Okay, sec. We're gonna have to get like a butler out or something just to help with this. Never mind, you can't hold much. I know, I can't. It's that meme. I can't hold all these limes. Go now. Because it looks like he's doing all right down there. And we can just aim to... Oh my... Phew. I love these games. I love these games when these happens. How are we doing on overflow? We're at 6 at the moment. 6 wind, but it's going up very quickly. So we'll be fine. Let's go drop this down. Okay. Make lots of figs. Oh, that was dangerous. That was very... We could have lost a T2 just there. Can you just get in instead, please? Almost. Almost, Gibbs says. Almost. You almost got it, Gibbs. Well played, my friend. Almost. But unfortunately, not almost enough. Okay, let's get this bad boy done. And then we're going to go for our... The thing is, like, we can build the TU2 constructor. The trouble is if wind shits the bed, which it absolutely will. We're really behind, actually. This is 5 minutes, and we're going to be transferring this off. Scout coming through as well. I don't like... Oh, that's a yellow one. Is that pond? I feel like I might get bombed here. I've got a suspicion I'm probably going to get bombed. Okay, let's go hand this over. He still hasn't taken the, his mechs yet. So, and he's not new. Oh, no, he's going... Oh, probably got taken out by the fighter. Got to be 2 air. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably 2 air as well. So, we could look to do something like this, but I feel like they're probably going to do seaplanes or something. You can see he's got double fighters in here, and this is air back here. So, why is yellow making it? That's the big question. All right, let's get these across. Now, keep in mind, we also want to rush air in this game. Let's get this down. I mean, if we get bombed, we get bombed. So what? Like, what's the big deal? We'll just res our lab. It'll be fine. I guess that's part of the reason why the, seaplanes are so overpowered. Is because, well, you can't res your lab, can you? All right, looks like he's got construction turrets here ready to go. And then he'll be able to transport them. And we are going to set up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're overflowing, which is lovely. Always want to be overflowing if you possibly can. Not really, like you want to be doing other stuff as well. And let's bring these guys back up. Who else paid us? Someone else paid us. I feel like it was don't. But I'm just gonna... Oh, he is C. Okay, so we're gonna transfer out these construction bots right now. What is going on right here? I'm just gonna spam ping this. Just so that people know, hey, there's units coming through. Pay attention, pay attention. Let's also drop this down where both of these guys can hit. Core constructor, please. And I think we probably need to go into a metal storage as well. And do we want to get our own T2 out as well, just in case? How many are we up to here? We're up to only 2 butlers at the moment.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Bro, look at this. We need Shuris or something down here. Still waiting on that core constructor as well. Oh, that was the wrong guy. That was the wrong guy. But he also has... The guy that I transferred it to has got like a full bar anyway. So I'm just going to be like, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. All right, let's do this. So we're going to make our T2 lab here. Dragons. That's what we're making. We're rushing dragons. I've just remembered them now. The name of the dragon. Okay, so... How many more nanos should we be making? We've still got 550 left on that commander, so let's go and grab that as well. I can't believe we have 550 left on that commander this whole time. That is incredible. Let's do it. I also think we probably... Like, we're overflowing a little bit here, but are we really going to be that behind on metal? Maybe it makes sense. I mean, we're sitting at 39 metal here. Let's just do that. And we'll go into a whole bunch of cons, or a whole bunch of nanos as well. They're doing double air, we can do double air. That's the rules, right, guys? That's the rules. We probably should be going fusion first, though. Is fusion first probably a good idea? I think it might be. But we just literally put the lab down. And we've only got 2,000. Let's not do it. We'll just go dragon. We're just going straight into dragon. These things take so much metal. We'll be fine. We're going to be capped by metal, right? What's going on here? All right, he is... You got to build that one first. Build the T1 before you build the T2. He's building that. I accidentally transferred it. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to eat this. Oh, wind has really shit the bed. Just... Well, no, it hasn't. It's at 15, so why are we so low? You should stop doing that right there.
T2 unit detected.
What have we got? Has he detected something? Hovers? A whole bunch of hovers? All right, we are well and truly rushing this. So after we do this, what's the play? I know what the play is. Okay, you probably might find this a bit weird, but I've got like this new strategy that I do. Do we want to put the bot lab there? Maybe we want to put it back a little bit. Let's... Oh, we're getting low. Wait, how are we low priority on anything? We're high priority on everything, right? We've got so little wind that even these are not... Give me your figs. Actually, let's not do that. Let's just make only Nighthawks. Here we go. 10 minutes. Can we get it? Before 10 minutes? We got it. We got it. Before 10 minutes. Okay, so now he's got a guard up. So I want to send out one Condor. So we're gonna go into Geo.
You've received
Bro, what's going on with wind? Give me the wind. Alright, so he's gonna lead the way. Holy. The Death March plays. Yeah. So I think it's graceful that May actually be the one who, like, did this. But he does it from Geo. And the thing is, Geo kind of needs to contribute towards the center. So you can see there's a fat boy being made. No, no, no. No, no, no. What's this? Is this a commander? 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 Commander. That's got to be a commander. Just comb-bomb that bad boy. No, you can't D-gun him. Just comb-bomb. Comb-bomb. What the hell is that? It's got to be a commander. It can't be anything else. That's so fast. It's not a commander. Oh, it's a scuttle. Scuttle. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Oh, shit. Everybody, guard. He's going for a scuttle, and meanwhile, we're doing something as well. Okay, scuttle dead. Scuttle sorted. That's a lot of air. Are we going to be okay here? We're probably not going to be okay here. I just kind of want to go to the air player right now, but I'm going to kill the lab first. Okay, yellow's dead. You want to do double air, buddy? We can do double air. I don't mind. Oh, Gibbs is up the back here. Oh, I've got the wrong thing selected. I thought I was selecting it differently. Man, our air player is actually just going in and, like, doing the hard yards for us. Oh, we're still making ticks. Scale BP just a little bit. Commander down. Damn you, Drongo. Sorry, Gibbs. Can we make that pop? Are we like... Should we just be going for labs? Maybe we should just literally be going only for labs. Just like, what is that that's shooting at me? Am I taking that much damage from it? Oh, archangels? Oh, they're gonna die, aren't they? Oh, they're not really dying, though. He's totally killing me. Oh, damn, dude. Dude, those archangels don't mess around. Okay. It's time to spam. You know what we could do? We've actually just killed their air. Do we just go T2 bombers now? Because their air is like, he's not really doing much, their air player. So I think like the counter to, those archangels were actually quite nice, so well played to him. Let's go into a whole bunch of nanos. Were you guys guarding? Was that why I wasn't getting any fighters? Because you guys, I told you to guard this lab and then I stopped doing anything with it. I think that's probably what happened, isn't it? That makes me sad. I sound like my son. That makes me sad. I don't know why we're still getting attacked. I thought I told all of our figs to get back. Okay, I would have loved a little bit more air. I don't think it really changed anything. We probably should have come in for this guy. We can still come in for that guy. Okay, so you guys look like you're a little bit confused. Let's bring you over here. And we can probably start making from there. Let's also go down here. So T1 cons are just as effective as using butlers. The main difference is that T1 cons come out of a T1 lab rather than T2 lab. Bro, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at the top of his head. Wait, we have a construction turret in here the whole time as well? Man, I am not playing the best. We'll say that right now. Okay, so we did some decent damage there, but I want to come through. I want to do some even bigger damage. Like, we need to scale our wind. We can arguably... Oh, I'm thinking maybe we go into a fusion. Fusion's probably a good decision right here, actually. And we can easily afford it as well. because once we reclaim, so let's actually do it. Let's grab a core constructor instead, and then we'll rebuild. Let's get everybody to help out on the reclaim, and then we're just going to put down a normal fusion. Where are we putting it down? I guess over here. That looks like a good spot. Okay, can you guys please all build the fusion? Put that over here. We could look at rezzing the commander soon, so we'll bring him up. I know it looks so ugly when you're just using T1 cons, because they get so messed up on top of each other, but they don't actually. I'll say that right now. They do not actually get that messed up on top of each other. Let's put you guys onto here just for the moment while we're doing this. Yeah, you can see it was definitely the right call to make the fusion. The fusion's so important because once it comes up online, you're immune to having bad wind. Like, there's no such thing as bad wind anymore. And then from there, now we can go into our lab. Again, we might leave it just for a bit. Anything we can reclaim in here? I mean, we could technically reclaim these and these. And we want to also... Oh, you know what we want to do? Let's get a little bit of... Actually, there's a part of me that thinks maybe let's just go into these to converters right now. The big boy converters. We'll stop making them just because it's going to take quite a while for us to do that. We will actually go into these ones, but just right now, while the going is hot, you can see we need like another 3k in here. So we're just going to do that. I'm kind of tempted to also go into... Look at how much we've got here. Do we dare put down over here? I don't know if nanos are the right idea. I think they are. I think they are, definitely. And we'll go one more. So we've got 25 doing winds. So let's increase it. So, yeah, that'll be 25 doing winds. We do hear units firing off in mid. This guy has won his position as well. So yeah, I think we should be able to win this the game, like with this upcoming bombing run right here. God, look at this. Our wind keeps scaling though. That's the trouble. Our wind scaling is too strong. Let's get more of these guys across. Butlers can help out. We need anti-nuke. Do we need anti-nuke? We kind of killed him, but we didn't really kill him. Like, what did we... No, we actually didn't do that much damage. Why have you got that? A hardened metal. He's excited, that is for sure. If we put it there, I think everything can still touch it. Okay, and after this next one, then we're going to do it. But then we're going to go back into our lab. What is that? Hover band. We got some ticks that we can offer. Are they all anti-air hovers? Why has got a whole bunch of anti-air hovers together with like 2 crocodiles and some possums? Poor guy, man. He's going to find out the hard way that anti-air hovers are not particularly powerful. All right, let's drop this bad boy back down. If there's a spot we wanted to drop it, it's right here. So let's actually make sure... Oh, you know what? We're still going to drop these down. One more after this, just because we're also scaling. Where are those 5 that we had? Like that. That should be fine. So we're just kind of future-proofing our positioning here. All right, and then from here, we can now look to go into... I think this is fine right here. Right on top of our old boy. Do we want to make any more? Maybe we want to make 5 more construction bots? Actually, no, let's just get our T2 up. Let's just get our T2 up. Because these guys here, they can go do this as well.
Enemy commander destroyed.
All right, let's get more T2, and then we're just going... he's spamming T2. Oh, look at this. And Salamander's in the back as well. This is so good. If he hits the air again, like, the air is very far behind, unfortunately for Gibbs. I feel sorry for Gibbs. I was looking forward to playing with you, Gibbs. Bad luck, brother. Okay, so at this point, we can look to put another storage down, so let's go ahead and do that. We just want to make sure that we're actually spending everything. Get him, Gibbs. Or rather, get him, Toji. Okay, so I think at this point, do we go more nanos? Let's go just a couple more nanos here. This is definitely not enough right now. So that's not where we put them. We're going to put them right here.
Enemy commander
Are we fully converting right now? I think we're fully converting. Oh, what a legend! I was going to do that. Thank you. Erimers saying, hello, YouTube. Hello, Erimers. Bro, look at this. Toji actually carrying hard right now. Well played to you. Toji, thank you. Thank you for the carry. It's always nice when... Am I on TV? Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't. You could be. Okay, let's grab these. Hold on, 26. I was going to say we should have it. 25. We're going to grab 25, and then you're going to make the world's largest... Kick ban Gibbs? No, don't ban Gibbs. He's not doing anything wrong. He was a hero. Okay, now let's make our hailstorms. How many are we going to make? I think let's just go like 20. That's a ridiculous amount. The thing is, with hailstorms, right, like you probably want to avoid Aphis if you got that many. So we're going to come in over like this, bomb him, bomb him, bomb him, bomb him, bomb them all. We got new units. Oh, the commander. Goat. Goat. Absolute goat. We are really getting a little bit crazy here with our... Our BP is not being spent effectively enough. We also need to get rid of these. It's okay. It doesn't need to be done right now. Let's move you across so you don't block yourself in. How many are we up to? We're up to 7. I've only got 31 fighters, though. We could go for, like, multiple attacks. That's the other thing. Maybe we just go straight for this gentleman over here. He's got a whole bunch that we can definitely think about attacking. Holy crap. We got Big Bertha as well. Very nice. Okay, that's more than enough BP, I think. We can also look to reclaim these wins because they sometimes get a bit annoying, get in the way. We want to make sure we don't have anything that's being silly. I tell you what, that fusion was absolutely important, relevant, clutch, all that good stuff. Commander, you can come down and help out. We actually won both Cs as well. Well, I mean, we're about to win this C. So this is one of those games where it's like, you would have to be very behind to lose a game like this. I will just say that right now. So, yeah, we're still having a hard time spending here. We are going to drop the Aphis down soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a metal storage in instead. Because the thing is, you could put more nanos to spend your metal faster, or you could bank up your metal. And then that way, when your Aphis comes, you're just going to be good. So that's my thinking. Now, we want to go 3 across here. So that'll be 3 across. So we're just going to put these 4 down initially. Though we want to do them down here instead. So let's just put them on that spot right there. How many are we up to? We're up to 24. Okay. So that is enough. And then we'll do 100. Okay. Give figs. So when we say give figs, right, like, I mean, this is obviously double air, but I don't see this as like a communism thing. Just because the truth is, like, when you do this, it just makes it so much better. Like, is that the right way to say it? Not necessarily better. Like, can we exclude that one? And then everyone's going to come up like that. And now everyone's going to come across. And you guys guard. Then that way we get everyone coming forward just a little bit further. Have we got our condors? Yeah, we got our condors. Let's send the condors through first. Oh my lord. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, sir. That's okay. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because we only have to send one in. GG Gibbs. Alright. I think we definitely sent the right amount of stuff in. There's Gibbs now. He's in the back line still. Are we still doing stuff over here? We are. Let's reclaim and go straight into our Aphis.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Yeah, so that's dead now. So we're fine. We can stop making units. And I think that was pretty damn decent. We're happy with that. So let's eat just a little bit of wind. Help power us up to our next Aphis. I like that Gibbs is just helping out the team here with some storage. All right, let's line up a nice little attack here, but yeah, I think in the end that worked out pretty well. Oh, he does have
You're overflowing metal.
overflow. Oh, someone gave us 12,000 metal. Excuse me, sir. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Let's make sure we line things up. Grab our aircon. Alternatively, we can also look to just drop down a storage quickly, just so that we don't overflow any more than we need to.
Enemy commander destroyed.
We just do something like that. I mean, game is over at this point, though. Oh my lord, look at the amount of pork that is down here. You wouldn't want to go through that. We could just set and forget those. And back to scaling. What are we at? We're at 26 minutes here. We don't actually have the stealth detection, so probably a good idea to grab that. Not that I think it really matters that much, as you can see from the state of the game. Excuse me, I just had to have a bit of a cough. All right, it looks like we got him. It looks like we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We've still got 7 commanders as well, which is so nice. You can see just how long these guys take when you're not doing it the easy way. So I think overall, we did relatively well. I now know when you're rushing a dragon in less than 10 minutes, if you see archangels, don't go near the archangels. Those things do not mess around, bro. Oh, man, that was sad. Because, like, the thing is, you just run away from the archangels, right? Like, we came in from this direction, and we could have just gone over here. Like, we could have just gone somewhere else. Dude, he's producing the most resources as well. Don't. Oof. Bro, he is big. And he's got sea mines as well? Damn. I can learn something. Look at how big he is. I mean, we were making units. So, you know, we're looking at him like, oh, wow, he's so big. We were pretty small. All right. Let's go in. I want to quickly check the replay. Give me a sec. I'll pause it. Okay, so we're back here where we once were. And once again, I just want to do a bit of a replay review, just see if there's anything that we could improve on, any other kind of ideas or inspiration that we could look for. I think I messed it up a little bit after we got the dragon out. Obviously, there's a lot of improvement that I could make there, but the big one was the bot lab and like guarding that up when we saw the scuttle down here. So that was that's something for improvement. In the early game here, I think this was also fine. The alternative to the solar collector is that you just put down a couple of like a couple more wind turbines, because the problem is the solar collector is so much BP and it costs a lot of metal, and it's like you basically have to reclaim it if you want to build your T2 stuff. So we definitely had to do that here. We had a lot of stuff given to us as well early. I think I was messing around quite a bit. We almost lost the T2 con as well, so almost skibs, almost. But despite that, we still managed to get it over to the ally. I mean, it's about a minute late from where it should be. We've got the next T2s coming out. So T2s all come out at reasonable times, right? Like 6-minute T2 here, 6-minute 30 T2 time for Pond, and then a 7-minute timing for our GOC. Well, technically, it's for our front. Now, just keep in mind, because I do see these comments sometimes, the expectation generally is that Geo is going to provide the T2 to front. Unless specifically they're really under pressure and they need help, that's the expectation. Okay, so we're going to drop this T2. So at this stage, we've still got quite a bit of metals saved up, and you can see we were thinking about doing the fusion. If you do the fusion, it's great. It insulates you against bad wind, but it's also going to delay you by a massive amount. We could have gone for it earlier and then gone into like a whole bunch of converters, but the truth is we didn't need it. I think this was probably one of the most optimal ways to have done it. I don't think you could do it much faster than what we did. So I think the actual process of this happening was quite good. I think the only real difference that I would make is maybe adding a few more wins before we committed. So, like, just really filling these out as much as we can, and maybe a storage or two, just in case wind does go bad. But I think wind was playing pretty well with us here. Like, we got down to 8-3 at the end. We probably could have got it, like, maybe 30 seconds faster if we did it different. Maybe even, yeah, because we're going to be capped by metal as well. So, I think, actually, you know what? Because we'd also be capped by metal, that's fine. So that's a decent timing. Before 10 minutes, I'm happy with that. A dragon rush. Because the truth is, like, what's the counter to the dragon, right? Obviously, we saw Cheaper over here who did quite well with just the Archangel. And because we were trying to see whether or not we could do something. We couldn't. Anyway, Scuttle coming across here. Let's just keep an eye on that. I want to see what happens to the base macro. So we realize it's a Scuttle. The Scuttle's already dead, and we put this down. Oh no, we do tell these guys to go back. Oh, this guy's holding the construction turret the whole time, by the way. That is so painful. So I think the best thing that you can do is rush towards air. I feel like that's the best thing you can do. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a Lua reset. Give me a set. Lua UI reload. Okay. All right, we're all good. Yeah, the best thing you can do is go towards air, because air is the one that's going to be making fighters. And if we think about it, right, like, what's going to defeat this? Okay, obviously, like, a whole bunch of fighters. If they get air superiority, we're stuffed. Okay, so we absolutely don't want them to have that. And, like, don't get me wrong, Red could all of a sudden just put down an air lab and start making fighters. But we have this inherent bias where if someone else is, their role is to play air. Like, I have played games, right, where I've got, like, this many APHIS, and my air gets killed. And my immediate response should be to drop down like 7 air labs, right? Because I need to start going air because my air has died. And I'm just like, that sucks. I just keep making APHIS. Not really, I'm probably making Titans, but you get the idea, right? Like, we've got that bias that just kind of sits in there and just says, that's someone else's job. That's not my job. My job is pond, or my job is front, or my job as GOC is to do something different. And that's sort of where we're going for when we think about targeting air first. So I think this was the right call. Hitting Geo along the way. Did he res this? It looks like he must have res this. Yeah, he did. He's got 3 reses. You can see he's back online almost immediately. We can't kill the Prude. He's got 13,000 health. So well played by him for going for the Prude. I've actually been doing it quite a bit as well, going for the Prude now. It's nice to go for the spicy Geo, but it's just, yeah, it's too hard. So this is another thing that I've been testing as well, is going into T1 constructors instead of butlers. It's a small little detail, and sometimes like they get mucked up like this, right? Like, this should never happen. They should never be in this position. They should always just be like this. So I don't know exactly what's happened here, but like it's just because you get one special guy who he's going to slow everybody down. Like, he's going to absolutely destroy efficiency. Yeah, because what you want them to be all bunched up like this, and this is just perfection. You can see these guys are going to overtake these guys easily, just because this guy is going to be slowing everybody down. But anyway, it's one of those things that you do deal with. I love that. Oh man, yeah, there we go. He's back over. But yeah, efficiency wise, like I run the numbers. I did tests on like 2 constructors, 3 constructors, 4 constructors, 5 constructors, 6 constructors, and then with like 1 column of wins, 2 columns of wins. What's the best way to do it? And 5 with 2 columns of win is the best way to do it. So basically as good as 3 butlers, a little bit under, but very, very close. And the key thing is that you don't have to have a T2 lab to do it. Right now, obviously they're a little bit slower, but like I did it based on how many wins they made versus how much build power they had, and they were keeping up with the butlers. So that's the truth. The one other thing to note is that your build density is going to be slightly lower. You could do 5 and then 2, but it will not be as efficient. So 5 and like a column of 2. Anyway, that's beside the point. Let's see what other little improvements we could make here. I'm kind of curious to see how the enemy backline did after we did what we did. Poor Gibbs, man. I feel sorry for him hitting them like that. And then, oh my gosh, and then the salamanders come as well. Look at this. You ain't getting through here, not with this many hovercraft, brother. He's got way too many hovers. Yes, I think we definitely made decent decisions. That Dragon Rush certainly reeks of it. Yes, Marco. Yes, you're on TV. Yeah, so I think that we definitely made the right call. Okay, we had these bombers as well, so these bombers were definitely game-ending, right? Like, as we successfully predicted, like, at the end of the day, people will hold that bias. Like, even though you've got down here, like, we've got their OS 33, he wants to make T3 because he wants to try and, you know, find a way to win the game. Well, it's going to take him too long to do that. By the time he does that, we're already going to be in his base killing his dudes. So, I think this is definitely the smart call to do. Once you kill the air, to follow up again with another air attack. I don't think we could have done this better as well. Like, the fact that this APHIS, if we knew this APHIS is here, right, And this is the trouble with the APHIS, right? Let's say you know the APHIS is there, and you send all of your bombers right now to go hit this APHIS. Congratulations, you killed the APHIS. You killed everything here. But guess what? Everything else is still alive. And that's the great thing about, like, this wasn't intentional. This was just very lucky that it didn't blow. But now all of these guys are alive. Like, we've still got 18 bombers, and we just peel a couple of them back over here. There's some Archangels, but what, you don't think we can't get through some Archangels? We can get through some Archangels, as you see right there. And then we've still got all of these guys alive. So it's just one of those things that, yeah, it's like, I feel like it's best not to target the APHIS, but you got to be really careful, right? Like, if there's a giant stack, right? Like, if you've got a huge stack of APHIS like that, then you definitely want to kill the APHIS. But if it's just one, not worth it. Not worth it. Like, you can. It depends. It depends. Oh gosh, it's not an easy thing to say. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Hopefully, you've enjoyed watching.